Imagine scrolling through your social media feed and coming across an influencer who looks like she stepped out of a fashion editorial. A perfectly symmetrical face, flawless skin, designer outfits, and breathtaking backgrounds. You're instantly captivated, start following her, and find yourself hooked on the glamorous life she portrays. But what if I told you she's not real? This is the story of Nikki Bellini, a model created by artificial intelligence who is gaining thousands of followers and challenging everything we know about digital presence. In a world where the line between real and virtual is increasingly blurred, Nikki Bellini emerges as a milestone in the digital influence era. What makes this digital persona so fascinating? And why is she attracting so much attention? Nikki Bellini was created at the end of 2023 as a technological experiment, but quickly became a social media star. Her meteoric rise to fame is no coincidence. Her image was meticulously crafted to be visually irresistible. Every feature of her face, every expression, every detail of her outfits is calculated to capture the viewer's attention. Beyond beauty, she represents an aspirational lifestyle. And the most surprising part, even though she's fictional, she communicates, interacts, and builds a narrative as engaging as any human influencer. This level of realism makes many forget that behind the screen, there isn't a person, but algorithms and code. Behind her creation lies an impressive technological process involving neural networks, 3D modeling, and cutting-edge artificial intelligence. The result is a virtual figure that can simulate expressions, poses, and even emotions with stunning precision. Advanced tools adjust makeup, lighting, hair, and backgrounds in real time, creating images with the quality of professional campaigns. But what truly sets Nikki Bellini apart is her ability to adapt. She evolves with trends, changes styles, keeps up with fashion, and responds to audience expectations. This flexibility makes her one of the most versatile influencers today, even without actually existing. Her social media is her main showcase. There, Nikki Bellini posts stunning photos, always with an unattainable touch of perfection. But it doesn't stop there. She replies to comments, participates in polls, and maintains an interaction that even fools the most attentive users. The strategy is clear: create the illusion of humanity to strengthen the connection with followers. And it's working. Her engagement grows daily, and major brands are already competing for partnerships with her for fashion and tech campaigns. Nikki Bellini is, in practice, the perfect influencer. She never ages, never makes mistakes, and is always available to represent any brand at any time. Nikki Bellini's success is not isolated. She is part of a global trend, the rise of AI-generated digital influencers. Before her, names like Lil Miquela and Shudugram paved the way for this new market. Today, the fashion and marketing industries see these digital characters as a more controllable and efficient solution. They have no physical limitations, don't get involved in controversies, and can be shaped according to campaign needs. This raises an important point. Are human influencers being replaced by algorithms? And how beneficial is this technological evolution for the industry? Despite all the glamour, this digital revolution does not come without controversy. The main concern revolves around authenticity. How can you build a relationship of trust with something that isn't real? Nikki Bellini's influence is real, but her existence is not. This raises ethical questions about manipulating perceptions, portraying unattainable beauty standards, and potentially replacing human professionals. However, one thing is certain: Nikki Bellini represents the future. A future where technology doesn't just participate, but dominates the way we connect, consume, and even find inspiration. And now the question remains: are we ready to live in a world where digital influence no longer requires the influencer to actually exist? The technology behind Nikki Bellini continues to evolve. With each update, she becomes more sophisticated, almost indistinguishable from a real person. The AI techniques that support her use deep learning to analyze trends, follower behavior, and even language patterns. This allows Nikki Bellini to respond with natural phrases, adjust her tone based on the audience, and even personalize her posts for different demographics. Imagine an influencer who learns and evolves 24/7, never resting, never making mistakes, always reinventing herself. That's the power of AI. This blend of art and science opens a new chapter for digital marketing, where content isn't just created by humans, but by machines that understand what the public wants. Moreover, creating virtual influencers like Nikki Bellini allows brands full control over their campaigns. Unlike real influencers, who may face personal crises or shift opinions, a digital influencer can be molded to deliver exactly the desired message at any time. This predictability is extremely valuable for companies seeking consistency and efficiency. The cost-effectiveness is also attractive. There's no need for travel, logistics, or complex negotiations, just a team of AI and digital design specialists managing the image. However, this same predictability raises debates around creativity and spontaneity, traits humans naturally bring and that are difficult to replicate in a digital avatar. Another key aspect of this new era is the cultural and social impact. The presence of virtual influencers challenges our notions of identity and authenticity. We're used to following real people, with their stories, flaws, and achievements. But what happens when the person is a digital creation? This could lead to a phenomenon of alienation, where people emotionally connect with characters that will never experience real life. On the other hand, for some, it offers a form of escapism and inspiration, since virtual influencers can embody ideals impossible to achieve in everyday life. This dualism provides fertile ground for academic, psychological, and ethical debates about the future of human virtual interactions. In the job market, the rise of these digital characters could present a challenge for professionals in the creative industry. Models, photographers, makeup artists, stylists, and even human influencers may be impacted by the automation of digital influence. On the flip side, it opens space for new careers and specializations. AI developers, digital designers, virtual persona managers, and marketing strategists who understand how to maximize the potential of these new tools. The balance between technology and humanity will be crucial for this ecosystem to thrive without leaving anyone behind. It's also important to highlight that, despite all the perfection, virtual influencers still depend on human intervention to exist and grow. The face behind the AI is a team of creatives, engineers, and strategists who develop scripts, outline plans, and fine-tune every campaign detail. Without this collaboration, Nikki Bellini would just be a soulless bundle of code. This partnership between humans and machines shows that the future of digital influence lies not in replacement, but in combining the best qualities of both. Fakiral. Nikki Bellini phenomenon also makes us reflect on the responsibility in using such technologies. With the ability to create extremely persuasive characters, there's a risk of mass manipulation and the spread of false information. Transparency about what is real and what is AI-generated will be essential to prevent the line between truth and fiction from becoming dangerous. Regulations may emerge to ensure the public knows who they're interacting with and to protect the rights of consumers and professionals involved. Another frontier Nikki Bellini and virtual influencers are exploring is the metaverse, immersive digital environments where users interact through avatars. Imagine encountering Nikki Bellini not just in photos, but at virtual events, concerts, or digital stores, interacting in real time with millions of people worldwide. This expansion further boosts the potential for influence and marketing, creating new experiences for the audience and new opportunities for brands and creators. The metaverse promises to transform social media into full-fledged platforms of interaction and commerce, and Nikki Bellini is poised to be a key player in this landscape. But with all this innovation, it's natural to have doubts. Can a virtual influencer truly replace the emotion, charisma, and human connection that make influence so powerful? Many believe that no matter how advanced they become, digital influencers will always rely on the human touch to be genuinely authentic. The value of vulnerability, personal stories, and spontaneous interactions is unlikely to be surpassed by an algorithm, at least for now. However, the harmonious integration between real and virtual influencers can create a new dynamic where both coexist and complement each other, paving the way for a hybrid and multifaceted future. Finally, Nikki Bellini's case is a wake-up call for all of us, consumers and content creators, about the importance of digital awareness. We must pay attention to what we consume and how we interact in the virtual universe. Technology is a powerful tool, capable of creating wonders, but also illusions that can subtly mislead and influence. Learning to distinguish the real from the artificial will be an essential skill for the digital citizen of the future, helping maintain mental health, authentic relationships, and the quality of the content we consume daily. If you enjoyed this content and want to stay updated on the biggest digital trends, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on virtual influencers? Do you think they'll take over social media, or will the human presence always be irreplaceable? Comment below and share this video so more people can join the discussion. Hit the bell to receive notifications for upcoming videos packed with tech, fashion, and digital trends. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.